Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Mallett's Lions going up against Roethlisberger's Raiders. And we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 11 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Week 11 here in the NFL as we join you from Ford Field.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms and a storybook matchup here today with an unbeaten. I'm to take on a big challenger.
Yeah, you know, you're too talented. They're trying to ruin their season to take away that undefeated season. And that's what it's about. So it's exciting for you, prepared, get ready to go in these kind of matchups. And I think both teams, in my eyes, physically, they're even, so this should be exciting.
The Lions are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Well, one of the glory teams of the AFC will be kicking. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Roethlisberger's a player to watch today. Posting now a new career high, going over 4,000 passing yards for the first time in his career.
Well, when you talk about Ben Roethlisberger, look, he's so accomplished for a quarterback in the NFL, never gets the credit he deserves. And I'll say it one more time, one of the best throwers in the football in the NFL.
The Lions lined up in the nickel halfway through this first quarter now. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Bernard lines up as the single back here. Makes the reception. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, going to take it home for the touchdown. And that's his 24th touchdown reception on the season, meaning he's broken Randy Moss's record set back in 2007.
Randy Moss, one of the most special receivers I've ever witnessed in the NFL. Height, speed, great hands. We saw somebody here today that's even more special than 29. Him. What a job.
New NFL record. New NFL record.
The Raiders offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
And again, another score on that drive, and we see a receiver closing in on the single game mark for touchdowns.
It's just no records at stake. It's unbelievable. It seems like about every other week you and I are talking about another record that could be broken. And there's a chance here today, the way they're throwing the football, the way he is getting open, there's a chance he could break the record.
From the gun. Looking to go deep. A foot race to the end zone. The 10, and in the end zone, he can now celebrate history. And that's his 24th touchdown reception on the season, meaning he's broken Randy Moss's record set back in 2007.
Randy Moss, one of the most special receivers I've ever witnessed in the NFL. Height, speed, great hands. We saw somebody here today.
One of the best ever, Shane Lechler, out to punt.
Shane Lechler is one of the best punchers.
He's going to try and return this punt. Gains 12. Cobb readying himself for this next possession. He's been less a part of their attack than is the norm for him. It hasn't cost them, though, as they've managed to grab the lead here in the first half.
Anytime you have a star wide receiver and he is not playing well, even though your team is winning, he feels like he's losing. So get him involved in the game. Give him some easy catches so he can pick his confidence up and he can be a part. And, man, you can go on and find a way to get this done.
The Raiders have it at the 29. Launching it deep. And a near pickoff that time by Nelson.
What a good job by the defensive back that time. That ball was thrown beautifully down the field. High arcing throw, but the defensive back in great position knocks it down.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. That's reception number 2 for him. The Raiders are up right now, Phil, and that's at least partly due to the play of the quarterback. Roethlisberger's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people.
Intercepted by Reggie Nelson. Charles is the one who brings him to the ground. The Lions getting set for the kickoff. Fields the football at the 3. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. As the offense retakes the field, one thing we can say for sure, they have built this lead thanks to their passing game.
Yeah, it really has. It's around the passing game, and I like what they've done. They've found ways to get the football to their star wide receiver, and why not? Why not try to find ways to get the football to the best player of the team?
That's a gain of 7. That's second down coming up. The Lions defense now is going to go nickel. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 80% on the day. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Kick someone in the face.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
He's wide open for the grab. Whitner's there to take him down.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. Well, that was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job. A good defense called by the defensive coordinator, but the defender timed it perfectly.
Oakland Raiders, touchdown. What a fine. Zuerlein will be kicking off momentarily as we get the second half underway. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards tonight. The Raiders take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? If halftime is over, you come out here, you're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but
going to take it the distance. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. He continues to pile up the records, and now he has the NFL single-season reception yardage mark.
You can set records like this when you're wide receiver.
They're set to punt it away now. looking to make a difference. And a run back of about 4. The Raiders are looking to inflict a little more punishment here as they try to add onto a sizable third-quarter lead.
Man, they are playing so well, Jim. I'm glad. Hey, how would you like to be the defensive coach? It doesn't matter what you call. It's not going to work because the offense is that sharp.
And Cobb is stopped there. I don't think anyone's surprised when you look at the numbers. Here's a quarterback who is so good at just standing in the pocket and dominating that defense.
There's a group of quarterbacks in this league that every single week they just seem to get it done. Of course, it's the teams they're on, they have talent, but the quarterbacks themselves are just so good.
Just when you thought the receiver might run under that pass, the pass, in fact, is thrown too far, incomplete.
It was overthrown a little bit, no doubt about it, and I have no problem with that. I just thought it was the wrong time to call a deep throw down the field. I was expecting a run or a short throw. No, we get the deep throw, and what do we get? An incompletion.
The Raiders have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And incomplete as Jennings can't hold on.
Jennings not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch.
That's an interception. The deep. Leckler is back now. He'll be punting it away. We'll see what he can do here. Brought down at the 32. And a run back of about 14. When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Roethlisberger's met after a gain of 13. The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Charles is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Brings it into his body. On his way. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. Somebody saved that game ball. That reception gives him the single season receiving. The Lions call on the punting team. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Raiders have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
Here's the handoff. And Bernard is brought down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Fourth quarter and a blowout. Let's see if we can get this game over in a hurry.
Wow, you don't have to say it that way. I'm anxious to see how this game ends up and how they play it out. I want to see a team that has some pride. And even though they're getting blown out, to stay in there and keep fighting.
And he is tackled at the 44. He continues to pile up the records, and now he has the NFL single season reception yardage mark.
You can set records like this when you're wide receiver and you're versatile. He can do all of it. He can catch it in the crowd. He has the speed to go deep, and he's clever too. So even when you play good defense, he can get away from it. This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage 70% on the day. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So he challenged the play, and the coach's challenge does not pay off.
Well, I agree with the head coach still. I would have made this challenge because it was so important to the outcome of the game, and it was a little bit of a gamble, but it was worth it.
Coming to the line at the 18. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Second down and 10. He makes the catch. Touchdown. Somebody save that game ball. That reception gives him the single season receiving yardage mark.
I don't know if he has enough room in that trophy case. He has so many footballs in there, but this one he'll find some room for. What a year he had. He deserves the record.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. And they come up empty on the onside kick attempt. The Raiders heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call.
The pass is intercepted.
You see it almost every week.
For Bill Sims and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
F1.